Assalamu alaikum. My name is Irtaza Fiaz and I'm going to present this topic which is called a simple web browser. So before I tell you how a web browser works in the context of compiler, I want to give you an introduction. A web browser is simply a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. This is what you use to hit different URLs and use to when you want to explore different websites. That's when you start using a web browser. And this is there's a web browser which you access through your computer or laptop, and you give an HTTP request mostly, and then the web server will hit you with their response. So now in the context of a compiler, I have written a sample code. Now this is usually a part of code of a HTML code which you write when you are making a website. And this is what table and table means. This is syntax. Table, tr means row, table row, and td means table data. So we have zen, and then we have 50, then we have hira, and then we have 60. So this is a part of an HTML code, and this is the input a browser get, and then it displays an output. So what output a browser will show you? It will be zen and 50 and hira and 50. So now we are going to make tokens. TS, which is basically a table start. uh, you have to they are different. This is a part of a syntax of the HTML language. There's a table, uh, and then there's a table end, which is also called backslash table, and RS means row start, and RE means row end. Whereas DS mean data start and DE mean data end, and whereas STR is basically our data like Zen 60, Hira, and 50, whatever. So now we are now I have now this is a CFG I have made because we have to make a syntax program in order to make a virtual machine, and I mean pa- implementing parser and then translator and virtual machine. So T here stands for T will be the starting point, and it will have uh, is table start, uh, row data. Here will comprise all the row data and or different rows, and then table ends. Now oral, which is the row data, will have I mean row data. There's left recursion, and then there's R, whereas R is a data of one row. It tells you how many rows are there, and DL is basically the data, where D is you will know DS data start and data end, and STR is the data, the string. Now this is the translation scheme. Uh, in tran- I mean, whatever, I mean, to understand the translation scheme, I'll go back on the output. Whenever we hit the data, whenever we hit the data, we'll just print it, and after printing the data, we'll give the here we are giving the space tab space four spaces, and then we'll enter. We'll just if we hit the data again, we'll output the data, and after if the row is completed, we'll just print the next line, and then we'll do it again. There's what I've written. That's what is written here. Like if the row has ended, we'll just print the new line command. And if the data is entered, we have only entered the data, then we'll print will four spaces, which is tab. And if we hit the data, we'll just print the data. So now, we are going to run. We are going to try run in order to make you understand better. Uh, First of all, how it works. I mean how the parser tree, how the tree works is we take the we take the leftmost action, and we perform the actions, and then we move forward. Uh, the leftmost action here, here Zen, the data is stored in str means Zen is stored in the str, and the leftmost action is this p lex, and we have hit the data, so we'll just print Zen. So you will show Zen on the website, and then we'll move forward, and the leftmost is print four spaces, because I've told you earlier, if I mean, if we have hit a data, I mean, if we have printed a data, now we want to, if there are more data, we want to show with a couple of spaces between them. So we'll, I mean, this section will perform, and will print four spaces, and then we'll move forward to the this section. And here we'll perform again the data, like the data is 650 str50, that will be stored here, and then we'll print the data, and they will move forward to print four spaces, and they will move forward. Now no more data, now this row has been completed. So now we'll print the new line command, and now we'll go on to this the leftmost action, which is print lex, which is stored in str, like here, and we'll print here and in the new line, and then we'll print four spaces. This section will perform, and then S60 will be stored in str, and we'll perform this section, which is lex, and 60 will be stored, and 60 will be print, and this section will hit, and then this section will hit, will where we will be printing four spaces. And finally we'll just perform this section, which is the new line, and that's how it works, and in the end you will be seeing this out. uh, Now this was just a part of a code. I mean, if you have worked on HTML language, you'll know that HTML language doesn't only consist of table. It also consists of the with the HTML types, like HTML, and the HTML with the forward arrow, and different, there are different syntaxes like button, text box. So I mean, if you want to perform, if you want to also add all these things, we'll just make their tokens, and then CFG, and we'll make a translation scheme, and then I mean, then we can make a translation key, and then we can make a proper virtual machine for the purpose. So that's all.